great. Welcome to Blue Planet, everybody. This is gonna be a game that we're playing today. Let's see here. Um, well, you should all have a handout in your journals. It says intro. So let us take turns reading it aloud. And I think, Sebastian, you can be the first to read, and then we'll just swap after paragraphs.
Do you want me to just read the first three words?
No, you can read the title,
paragraph?
the first three words, and the first fucking paragraph.
Okay, got it. Alright. Trouble in Paradise. Anything, anywhere, anytime. Yep, that's the company slogan. Little did Uncle Carl know how true it would
Oh
turn
wait,
out
fuck!
to be.
Stop writing. Whose character? Who is who?
Uh,
Okay, Frisk is Fishboy. Sebastian, who are you?
Philip Sanchez.
Okay. Rambo, who are you? You're Maggie. Yes.
I'm Margaret Maggie Merriweather.
And Jonah is Drew. Drew Digger Jones.
I think
No, Drew Latmer. Okay, so nobody's Drew. That's fine. All right, cool. Continue, Sebastian. Sorry for interrupting you.
You are forgiven this time.
Yay!
Anyways, Trouble in Paradise. Anything, anywhere, anytime. Yep, that's the company slogan. Little did Uncle Carl know how true it would turn out to be when he put up that stupid sign. He claimed it was more of a joke than a promise, but if he could see you now, instead of having gotten himself lost at sea, he wouldn't be laughing. The goon with the Russian accent and the big gun pointing at you certainly ain't either. Laughing, that is.
The Last Chance, your old workhorse hydrofoil, is knifing 70 kilometers northeast of Harmony, dodging the islets, rocks, and reefs scattered throughout the region. Drew is at the helm with a gun pointed at your back. The rest of you are sitting on the foredeck, hands zip-tied behind you, staring down the barrels of some deadly-looking guns.
Jonah, it's you.
yeah, sorry, something happened and I had to quit and reopen, and I have no idea what we're reading.
We love you.
It's under the
In your
handouts.
Handouts in your journal.
Paragraph 3 is you.
It begins with the gangs.
Tur.
Got it. Gangster covering Drew is tracking something on his link and ordering random seeming course corrections, his accented voice increasingly frustrated. Drew reluctantly complies as much as they are able while still dodging rocks. The thug suddenly shouts, pointing to the starboard with one hand while holding the gun pointed at Drew with the other. Stop! Stop! He yells. Here! Should I be reading that paragraph? Shit.
It's fine. Drew cuts
Yes.
power, and the boat quickly settles into its hole. Where is it? Growls the thug. Rambo, you got this last part. No? Okay. The other hijackers look at you expectantly, like somehow you should know what the hell's going on. Boss Thug's face turns even harder as he levels his pistol at Drew's head. What trick is this? Welcome to Tuesday afternoon at Red Sky Charters. So, as you may have gathered, you are all kind of zip-tied and fucked on the deck of your boat. The Last Chance. Your buddy Drew is at the helm, and there are 5 Russian thugs waving pistols, and they kind of have you at their mercy. You all have been zip-tied. Your hands are behind your back. There's one guy seems kind of in charge. You've gathered that his name is more or less Dimitri. What do you guys want to do, or do you have any questions?
I would like background. What planet are we on right now?
You're on Poseidon. There's only one planet in Blue Planet, and that is Poseidon.
Okay, and where, which archipelago chain are we associated with?
You're
Like right
probably
now?
closest to the city of Harmony.
Where's Russia?
Russia is on Earth.
So there's more than one planet.
Yes, but you're only going to be on the blue one.
Yep. But these guys are from Earth.
Yes.
That I was making because I didn't know if this assumed that Earth didn't exist or did.
No, Earth exists, and it kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, always kind of. So what can we do here? I mean, we're zip tied. We can't even like do anything except like fall onto our faces.
Would you like?
Uh, you can fall on your face if you want. I'm gonna ask
Sure.
where the fuck is what? You're the one that kidnapped us and gave us the directions. How are we supposed to know what's going on over here?
The Dimitri, he looks at you. He's still got his gun on Drew. He's like, the fucking cargo that we're out here for. Don't give me that shit. Where the fuck is it?
I don't know what cargo you're talking about. That isn't
Bottom of the
our
ocean,
job.
man.
It's like we're
To the bottom of the ocean.
we're here for the goddamn Long John.
The fuck's a long john?
Okay, so you know what Long John is. Everybody knows what Long John is. It's the unobtainium of the setting. It is basically a xenosilicate, so an alien mineral that can be used to extend one's life beyond, your regularly allotted like 80 to 90 years. So the hyper rich really want it, so they can stay alive and stay being hyper rich.
Longevity matrix ore, or Long John, was first discovered during an incorporate mineral survey. Initially a closely guarded secret, word soon leaked about the fantastic potential of the substance. Long John could be processed to yield biochemical tools of such precision that nothing in the realm of genetics remained beyond the reach of gene engineers. Humanity had stumbled onto the key to immortality.
Yes. So we're our courier is out here. Stop fucking around on this boat. He like jabs Drew in the ribs with his gun.
I keep telling you, it's the bottom of the ocean right now.
He's.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
that tends to happen. It either floats or it sinks. So
Yeah, then explain these fucking readings. And he's, his one
Show
hand
me the
has a
readings.
gun in it, and his other, he's got this little computery guy.
What software is that? I don't know what you're talking about. Make him explain it to me.
He goes here, and he just like shoves it in your face, right? And you can see on this little screen that there's a blip, and it seems to be going like around the boat, and then sometimes it disappears, and then sometimes it like reappears, but it's just going like around the boat in like a big circle.
Yeah, again, under the water.
Yeah, but it's fucking moving.
Yeah. So
So
is the
some-
boat.
probably just has it. A fish? A giant fish? A dolphin? It could be anything, honestly. You're the guys with the guns. You can go after it.
If it can circle the boat while the boat is moving, it's pretty big and strong.
All right. So what? You guys, we hired you. Like, tell us what to do. And the other guys are like, we can do it. We don't need their help.
Cut me loose, I'll get under the water, I'll find it for you, but I'm going to need the assistance of the rest of my crew.
Do you want to make a test to that degree?
Certainly.
Okay. So yeah, like Blue Planet is pretty interesting and stuff as far as the rules go. So I would say that's probably more of a psyche test.
Look, I have deceptive.
All right. So if we're trying to figure out what you're gonna roll here, your deceptive is 3. And then which skill sets do you think would be most applicable? You can choose like one track, right?
Specialty.
Yeah, but which one?
maybe remote operations?
Yeah, that doesn't sound fucking applicable at all. You're trying to talk to him, right? You're not trying to remotely operate him.
Oh, then core, escape, and evasion. Is that too much? Escape and evasion?
How
Because that's
can
literally what we're trying to do.
right, but that's not like a talkie escape and evasion, right? Like it
I
comes
literally
from
have
survival
nothing
training.
talking.
I feel like the intimidating kind of covers it, or general
Where is it?
spy could cover it.
Okay, then I guess I'll use spy.
Okay, so if we look at your deceptive is 3, and your rating in spy is 4, so you add those together, that's 7. You're rolling 1d10 and trying to get 7 or lower.
It's just 1d10, 7 or lower.
Yep.
Look, I got it.
Hooray! You did it. So that's how the rules of Blue Planet work. You look at your shit. You can try to lobby to see if like your generals or your specialties like apply more or less. And then you roll that number a d10, and the target number is determined by adding up the skill of your attribute and your skill set. All right. So what's your line? Just like untie me, and me and my crew will help you.
Yeah, we'll get in the water and go find it for you.
How will I know you will come back?
You're just gonna have to trust us on that one.
All right, good. And if you don't, good luck down there. But also, you can say goodbye to your family members if you just try to escape.
If you find him, give me a call because I don't know him.
Well, he's probably talking about the rest of the Red Sky Charters crew that you have learned to live with and treat as your adopted family, and your other people that'll be on the boat. So Dimitri's like, all right, you fishy boys, and oh, let's see, and you lady, you two only.
What?
Wait, what? I don't
We're not-
understand what's happening.
Just you two.
We
So-
are
We're gonna
going.
be free.
Yeah.
I need the whole crew.
The whole crew is necessary for this adventure.
What do you need those other two assholes for? What are they gonna do? That guy looks
Do you know how to do what we're going to do?
pretty
if
fucking
not-
old.
Yeah, well, I age differently. So fuck off.
He looks at you, Digger Jones. You wanna go for a swim?
Yep, let's die.
And he looks at you as well, Philip. Yeah, you need to go? Sounds like you don't. All right. Well,
Concerning.
we'll keep Philip here on the boat. We'll keep this little boy here. All right, you other three, we will cut you loose. And Drew, steady the fucking boat. He yells at Drew, and the other thugs begin to cut you loose. You are cut loose one by one. And the boat is just like bobbing up and down on the ocean. There are rocks about. The transponder shows the signal, keeps like blinking into like view and then blinking out of view, but all the time it is like circling the boat.
I'm gonna need a knife.
Same here.
A
We don't
big
know when it's
fucking
attached to.
knife.
All right, you get in the water. We'll toss you down some knives.
Okay, do you guys want to try to like murderize these dudes?
Well, they have guns, so
I'm really skilled in hand-to-hand combat.
I'm a teenager.
Yeah, so you're never gonna die.
You can do it live.
Like, yes, I agree, fuck them. But also, I kind of want the long john first. So,
Yeah, well, rather than them waiting for it, you know, up here, we could kill them and then just go get it. And we could take their little transponder.
I feel like we should get it first, and then maybe kill them, because we don't know what it's attached to, and we could really use people that know how to use guns in case of something big.
I mean, these people want to kill us, but okay, yeah, whatever.
So you guys do all have like neural links, so that's how you're able to communicate with each other.
Oh, I thought it was like sign language or something.
Yeah, no, you got like, brain things.
I also have an Aquaform biomod, which I need help because it gives me Phi, Webs, Nick, Mem. What are any of those?
Let's see, the gear and this stuff.
It's basically just saying that you're like a seal. You can go underwater and like swim around and stuff.
Like
You got webbed hands, and you can hold your breath really well.
Yeah, but like, is that what Webs is, or is it Spider-Man like?
No, that's
or,
what Webs
you know,
is.
So I can use it underwater.
Yeah. You have a webbed fingers and shit. You're such a good little creepy weirdo.
What is a Nick or a Mem?
Memory? Let's see.
They're abbreviated,
What
like
is
NIC period.
Yeah, what is it called again?
An Aquaform biomod.
Aquaform. Blah blah blah. Gill suits. Aquatic freedom of aquaforms. No.
If it's enough to just say.
Yeah, so aquaforms is you're just like kind of creature from the Black Lagoon-y.
Cute.
Yep.
Let's dive.
Yes, you're an amphibious human.
And
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
how about now?
That was okay.
There's some sort of matrix thing that
You cut out again.
Some sort of matrix thing?
yeah, plugging in neural jacks.
Yeah, you have those in your brain, in your head.
I didn't know. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So what is your guys' plan? Bum rush them now or jump into the water?
Jump in the water, bum rush them later.
Yep, that'd be great.
Especially if they're going to toss us weapons when we're in the water.
Okay.
I already have one. Check if you already have weapons. Cause
I mean, I do, but like I assume they would take those away when they
you
zip
don't
tied
have
us.
your like cool stuff.
Like my stun glove or my light pistol.
Yeah, no, all that's in a bucket.
You can't take my bad knee.
No, they can't take your bad knee, nor would they want to. All right, so you guys all hop in the water, except for Philip, who is remaining on board,
Why am I staying on board?
because they are keeping you as a hostage.
Come on, I'm meant for the water. I was literally born for this.
Yeah, Dimitri looks at you. I no trust you. You are slippery fish.
That's
I am
racist.
fish. I'm fish boy.
Yeah, well, this fish boy stays here, and if you swim away, we cook and we eat him.
Well, that's concerning. Well, after we're gonna need the tracker thing. Toss us the tracker and knives and weapons and shit.
He begins like giving orders to his thugs who like disappear into your boat to go like find some fucking hooks and shit. And he goes, "No, I will just yell really loud.
Fish,
Directions."
come on.
Hey man, That's not how it works.
Yes.
If you want, you could probably just connect to our links or something, but don't yell. That's not how it works.
I yell.
Also, you want me in the water.
I
I've
yell
been fishing
directions.
literally all my life.
Oh, I know.
Why?
I show Fish Boy. I mean, Slimy Man, little Slimy Boy. I show little Slimy Boy screen. He can tell you.
You just said it was moving. I need to have that with me.
Yeah, no.
Or you could
He
come.
shows it to Philip, and then Philip can tell you with your mind links.
Okay.
Yeah, so Philip, you see this dot? It's circling the boat. The radius is pretty far, but it's like circling the boat kind of slowly. And it is blinking into focus and out of focus. Like, there'll be periods where it's just like, oh, yeah, okay, there's the red dot. It's definitely circling the boat. And then it will disappear. You can give me, some sort of test as you're watching this guy just bob along. Fill up.
Let's see. I have. Let's see. Local guide, survival, fisherman.
Oh, perfect.
There's also seamanship. Fisherman. Okay.
Yeah, fisherman will work.
So what do I do,
I would
boss?
say there's probably a cognition.
Okay.
Maybe focused because you're trying to focus on this fucking dot.
It's the same thing. It's just the one.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So 1 plus 4, so 5. But you're rolling 3d10 and trying to get 5s or lower.
Okay, I get it now. I failed.
You failed. Well, yep. This is dot circling the boat.
Does it look like it's going out of range when it blips out?
Nope.
Or is it just disappearing?
It just kind of disappears. And then reappears somewhere else along the arc of, this circle.
How many meters out from the boat is it?
It's a good distance away. It's, far away.
Too far to swim?
You feel like if you swam out to it, Philip, if you're okay, if they swim out to it, they'd have to wait for it to come back around by the time they got to where it might be in the arc.
Can we bring the boat to the edge of this arc?
Apparently, well, I'm assuming that this thing has been circling us for a while now, even when we were moving. So I think if you try to move the boat, the thing will just course correct.
Alright, well, we're going to have to swim out and wait.
Yeah, why don't you head that way, and it'll save you some time instead of just going to where... I just direct them to where the thing will be.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. So you guys begin swimming out there. I mean, swimming is what you do all the time. But let's still have you make some sort of, I don't know, roll to swim. For all 3 of you in the water.
What type of roll would you like?
What seems most appropriate? You've got cognition.
I mean, I've got a physique
so
of 0.
Not, but yes, your physique. Probably, or coordination, I could see.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a graceful. Jeez, I don't know if any of my skill sets apply.
Well, your survival core skill would be fine, right?
Core. I don't see what you're talking about. Under my core, I have mysterious weapon specialist, disguise, computers, escape and evasion.
Yeah, escape and evasion.
Okay, well, I'm going to be using some graceful swimming and escape and evasion. So that would be it's just the level across the entire row.
Yeah,
is the
so
value?
Graceful is 4 plus 2 in the survival.
Roll under 6.
Yep, with 2d10.
I rolled at 6.
Yeah, it's 6 or under. So Good
Okay.
job. You're swimming. You're doing good. This situation's kind of stressful, but you're keeping your shit together as far as swimming goes. Very graceful. Uh, you know, Digger and Maggie are gonna swim. Oh, you have knives now. Sorry, the Dimitri kicked some knives with wood handles overboard, and you scoop those up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swim
Or hooks.
dexterously with
Okay.
my hydrofoils. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
So I'm trying to roll under 6, and I do it 3 times.
Cool. That's right. So usually the number of successes doesn't matter, but what will matter to determine like the quality of your success is like the number that you're trying to get. So in this case was like a 6, and the largest difference on the die that you rolled. So you had 1 2, right? So 6 minus 2 4. 4 would be your action value as it's called.
Lovely.
So yeah, you're doing pretty great. 4 action value is pretty kick-ass. 5 is like where you get your criticals. Um, so you're swimming out there, you're hauling ass, doing good, Drew. Back in the water, or Digger.
Drew's somebody else,
Drew
right?
is definitely still on the boat.
I have a quick question about my skill set.
Sure.
Up at the top, I have unknown with an asterisk, then mysterious with an asterisk, and secret with an asterisk. What does that mean? And
Sure, fish boy. Um, do 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 do. It's not super detailed, but you have this weird skill because of your like,
just an unknown skill, a
cause
mysterious skill, and a secret skill?
yes, because you're a weird fish boy guy who washed up and it's kind of unknown.
What does the asterisk mean?
So you have
I'm also seeing it under like light pistol and stun glove and stuff.
yeah. I don't know. It's not really
Maybe combat related.
detailed in there. Yeah, it might be combat related. Let's just say that.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't really explain it in the other thing. Let's just pretend combat related. All right, so you guys are swimming up Maggie. Are you gonna give us a swimmy roll?
A swimming roll for Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie. How are you gonna try to swim? What skills make sense to you? What test would make sense for Maggie?
Well,
Probably either coordination or physique, as your gorilla-esque body like powers through these waves. And then, yeah, I think maybe Poseidon
oh,
Frontier would make sense. So if you're looking at your sheet, you got your physique. If you want to power through the waves, sure, powerful is a 4. And then your survival training track, you also have Poseidon Frontier. So I think your powerful 4 plus your 3 in survival training give you a target number of 7, and you'd be rolling 2d10 based on your Poseidon Frontier training.
oh shit. Is this thing on?
Yep.
Sometimes.
I'm trying to make it be all the time. Jesus, why is the Wi-Fi gotta suck here so bad? I'm gonna go back to you.
Gonna go back to what now?
Hibbity jibbity.
We heard that. It's not helpful.
What about now? Does it sound better now?
Sure.
Okay. Literally 1 second. Okay. That's literally the activate button was like sliding and it was fucking me up and I was gonna destroy it. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You have to pick something from the attributes and then something that kind of makes sense from the skill sets and use both those numbers to. How did you come up with 2d10?
Sure. So if your core, so if you look at your skill sets, where you got general, core, specialty, they say
Mm-hmm.
1d10, 2d10, 3d10.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. Well then, yeah. I'll do that, and I roll 2d10 to make the motion. What's that? What happened? I didn't see what
Amazing.
happened.
You just shurged.
Oh yeah, I knew that I did that.
Okay.
Ah.
And you're looking for a 7. All right. So yeah, 4. You guys are powerful swimmers. Good job. You live on a water planet. You probably should be. So you
Fuck.
begin swimming out. Latimer, as they are. Wait, not Latimer. Lopez? Sanchez, as they are swimming out.
That's quite a list you just went through.
Are you going to try to direct the boat?
What do you mean by direct the
I
boat?
mean, so
As
they're
in,
swimming out. You guys you're watching them swim further away from you as they go out to meet the arc of this circle pattern. Dimitri is just like still nervous. He's got the gun pulled on Drew still. One of his other thugs has a gun pulled on you, and you've got like this transponder thing shoved in your face. You know, you're looking at their stupid iPad.
yeah, could I maybe direct the boat so it's like it's kind of facing towards the group in case anything goes really wrong
Sure,
and they need a
you
quick
can
pick me up?
mentally communicate with Drew, and Drew's like, okay, let's move the boat so it's pointing in a better direction. Sounds great. Also, God damn it.
How are you doing, Drew?
I've had better days. And he begins to throw the boat on like a, I don't know, just like ever so slight forward motion, you know. So it's for you and him, you know, it's moving forward, but for the other people, the Russians, they might just see, oh, you know, we're bobbing along on the ocean. Maybe that's why we appear to be moving. But the motor's definitely running. The boat's definitely moving towards them, but you know, slow enough. Um, yeah, the I don't know. The minutes go on. It's a good solid, you know, time as you guys are just like breaststroking through the waves. The boat's trailing way behind you. Um, Phil, you are watching the dot. Uh, you know, the people are about 25 meters out from the boat as you've been slowly like trolling after them. The dot is, I don't know, making tighter circles around the boat now.
Okay, I was still on an intercept course with the
Yeah, they're still
thing?
on an intercept course. You're still on an intercept course, but the dot is making tighter circles.
Okay. How soon until the guys that are swimming meet it?
Uh, Pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Okay, I give them a heads up and tell the Russian guys, hey, maybe pay attention because the thing is moving in a new way and it's weird.
All right, water folks, how do you feel?
This is just another day.
Okay.
I mean, we're constantly being hijacked and shit, right? Like this is just another day.
No, we're not. That's literally not a thing that happens.
Adventure on the high seas.
Look, sometimes you deal with the ghost pirate, sometimes the ghost. Let's get out there, find this ghost pirate.
All right, so as you're continuing to power through the waves, which one of you? wants to take a break from swimming? Who's feeling the most tired out of the three of you swimmers?
Well, I had the least success interval.
Okay. So Fishboy, you're just like taking a little break, a little breather. You're watching the others. They're like, "Come on!" You're like, "I'll catch up in a fucking minute. Just need to catch my breath for a little bit." You can give me let's see, just a attribute roll. Well, no, you could give me an escape and evasion roll. With cognition, I guess it would be.
Just straight, not like on any of the sub attributes.
I don't think so. Not in this particular
What?
scenario.
Okay, I asked one of two options and you said no.
Yeah, so you have a
No,
base
I don't
cognition
understand.
score?
Yeah, so just use base cognition, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking at
Trying to get threes.
3 or less.
Yep. On 2d10.
That's 1. No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. All right. Well, it's fine. You are taking a break, and how did you describe it? The the darkness of the water, ahead, around you. It's a different shade than normal. There's the water around you is like a certain level of darkness, and then you see like maybe a darker smear or shape kind of like rising up. Meanwhile, on the boat, Phil, the red dot is coming into view, and it's kind of almost on top of your friends, seems like. Meanwhile, Fishboy, you're watching this mass, this, I don't know, seems like a surfacing darkness rise underneath the swimming bodies of your fellows. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna yell immediately. Something's under you. Gotta scatter. Whatever it is big and pissed off.
Okay, Tucker, is it changing at all? Is it like showing the shape of this thing? Like, what the fuck is it?
No, you don't get the shape of anything. You just have like this dot that shows where the where the corresponding transponder is.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to think what on earth it could possibly be. And the best way to handle this situation if it's something bad.
I mean, worst case scenario, right? You live on a giant water planet where things get really big. Worst case scenario is a sea monster.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Neat.
How do we deal with it?
With our knives.
I mean, that's an
Yeah, I
option.
told them to scatter. I'm gonna dive under the water and see what I can see.
Okay. We will get to you. Philip, you're trying to figure out what the fuck.
As an outdoorsman, would I have some idea what this thing would be?
Sure. So your attention is called to this shape, and you're like, oh, I better get the fuck out of here. You can give me some sort of roll to see if you recognize the surfacing darkness, or
All right,
actions to take in an event such as this.
I feel like resourceful outdoorsman would do it, or even resourceful hunter would give me an extra D10.
Yeah. Resourceful hunter would work.
Okay, so
And then, I guess maybe cognition, maybe.
yeah, so that was a success. Differential of
What was your target number? Sorry.
I was resourceful on the guide track, right? So it was 2 out of 7.
Okay, so you're looking for a 7. Cool.
So that was a crit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. You know how on this planet Earth, we have like great white sharks.
Megalodon.
It's kind of like that. It's you're like, oh, that's a scary fucking silhouette down there. So probably the best thing to do was like to swim in the direction that you think is its tail, because it's not gonna like flip around surely. But yeah, that's what you're contending with.
So the tail won't open up and swallow me.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
Don't call me Shirley.
The tail swallows you.
That'd be terrible. Yeah, so you realize what it is.
50-foot shark turns around on a dime and eats you whole. The session is over. What did you think?
All right, Maggie, what are you doing?
I mean, can I help in any way?
Help what? You are swimming, and Fishboy just yelled, "Get the fuck out of there!"
Well, then I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
All right. Where are you swimming to? Left, right, back to the boat.
Let's go left.
Okay.
I mean, we're dealing with 3 dimensions when you're underwater, so I don't know, like up and to the left a little bit. No, down and to the left a little bit from where I was.
What is your Z trajectory?
My Z trajectory, I would give it about a 45-degree angle. If I remember pi, then the radians would be 3.62. And your mother.
Wow, suck on that, Arthur.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that the shark won't go after you.
Wow. Fuck. Complete trash.
Okay, so you're adjusting. Just nothing special. Just like, I guess I'll swim this way now. Sounds great.
Yes.
Phil.
So there's a giant shark that has eaten the Long John.
Phil, what do you do? You are on the boat.
Okay. How exactly big is this shark? Is it like swallow the boat big? Is it jaws big?
It's probably
How big
like
are we talking?
same size as a side of the boat big. So,
Okay.
yeah, only about like, how big is your fucking boat? Your boat's pretty goddamn enormous. It's meters. Meters is.
Okay, I guess the question
It's like
is
21 meters.
I
The
don't
shark
care.
is?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's scary. Also, yeah. I guess the question is, can it hurt the boat if it wants to? And would it want?
If it really tried, it probably could.
Okay, that sounds like if it really tries, then we're fucked. But we also have guns, so let's see how this works out. Anyways, start driving towards them.
Alright, so
Drew, and I'm warning the Russians, shoot the fucking shark!
okay.
Tie that line off, Hoopa!
So
Tie it off!
So, good old Drew starts piloting the boat at a quick rate of speed towards you guys. Maggie, go ahead and give me a roll to not get crushed by the boat. Let's see. Yeah. How would you swim to not get crushed by your own boat?
Probably like down to the left.
Alright.
That was his answer before.
Right, I know.
I mean, it's coming down, and I don't want to get crushed by it, so I gotta go down and out of the way. Otherwise, I'm going up into it and in the way.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Alright.
Alright, I know that.
So what do you think would give you the best roll there for this swimming test to get the fuck out of the way?
I want to say like acrobatics, probably.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then what training?
What? Probably geo-military. I mean, we had to be good in all that. Well, not urban survival. That would make sense. Probably military.
Remember that time everything flooded because
Oh, fuck.
Or
Sure. I will give you geo-military.
I mean, it'd be that or Poseidon Frontier. I don't know.
Poseidon Frontier definitely way more applicable.
Okay, let's do that then. 2d10?
Yep, and you're looking for about a 5.
Oh, by the way, zeros, I assume, are 10s in this game?
Yeah. I mean, well, if you roll a d10,
I know,
it comes
but,
up
like-
as a 10.
Well, it depends on the system. This system
it's a
treats
10.
the 0
It's a 10.
is not 0 to
You
9.
can't roll a 0 on these die.
Okay.
That's what
I'm
saying.
asking.
Yeah, no, you can't roll a 0 on the roll 20 d10s.
Yes, but the system that we're playing in is a 1 to 10 rather than a 0 to 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so Maggie, you are well enough under the water when you feel like, it shake and vibrate around you as your boat is like driving overhead and you're just like, oh fuck, holding on to my lungs. Everybody's scattering. Digger is swimming towards the tail. Fishboy is what are you doing, Fishboy? The boat is coming right for you.
I had dove underwater to see what this thing looked like.
Okay, yeah. So you're well underwater, and yeah, it's not fantastic and amazing. It is
Terrifying and amazing.
It's just a big giant fucking shark for sure. A 60-meter shark.
I'm going to ask for Philip to toss out some lines as advised so that we can get out of the water.
Philip, you hear this request. The boat is speeding towards this thing. The Russians are agitated. They have already started shooting into the water. You have to direct them where to point. Drew can handle the throwing out of the lines as he leaves the helm to go throw out some ropes. It's chaos aboard. Russians are shooting. Drew's running around throwing ropes off. What do you do?
What did the amnesiac assassin want again?
He asked for ropes to be thrown out, but Drew is taking care of that.
Okay, got it. Okay, in that case, fuck me.
The Russians seem to kind of not know what they're doing, but they are shooting into the water, so that's a good start.
Okay, that's
Just
a good
into the
start.
water.
Aim for the shark, okay? That's the important part.
When you
Okay.
say aim to
Can
the
I-
shark, and they're like, where? And then they see the shark fin, break the water surface, and then they're like, oh, fuck, it's huge.
Okay, and I'm just gonna start keeping track of where everybody is and try to get them onto the boat. Because on a boat is better when there's sharks than off a boat.
Okay. Alright, so the Russians they're shooting away. You guys are swimming around. Fishboy, you got a good look at this thing. You're looking at the side of it, but as the water's being churned up by the boat, you see the lesser white, as this animal is called. You see the lesser white kind of turn in the water, and oh, is it now? Its attention is being. Oh, the boat. The boat has its attention.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm going to tell everybody on that, there's a fucking gigantic goddamn shark, and it is coming after the boat. I'm still also going to try to grab onto one of those fucking lines as the boat comes past.
Okay, perfect. So for all you swimmers, let's see. Just try to grab the lines that are trailing from your boat. There's plenty of rope flying around. Philip, you can try to help somebody, but I guess wait to see who needs your help first. Unless you want to, do you want to rescue somebody if they fuck up, or do you want to give somebody a bonus to getting on the boat?
I'd rescue if I were you.
Yeah, the plan is to rescue.
Okay. Alrighty. Then yeah, just give me some sort of either coordination or physique test to haul your ass out of the water onto this moving boat.
I'm going to use a graceful escape and evasion.
as you grab onto that there rope.
Yep, and that would have been a, let's see, I got a crit.
Oh, hooray!
A success of 5.
Cool. Yeah, you are up on the boat. You have your wits
Quite
about
gracefully.
you. You look so fine.
They call me Fish Boy.
Yeah, you practically swim up that rope. Digger and Maggie, what are you doing to grab a rope and haul yourself onto a boat real quick?
I suppose a dexterous roll would do. Can I
They just
use
forgot how
boat
to
right?
spell it
That
first.
makes sense, right?
Use what?
Boat right would be a thing.
Yeah,
where
that sounds cool.
Yeah. So I got a 3 out of 6, which is a 3 success by.
Hooray! All right, so yeah, you're just climbing up the. This is your boat. You've repaired it many times. You know the strength and heft of these ropes as they're like swinging down. You're like, wait for it, and you grab it right at the right moment, and you're pulling yourself aboard. Maggie.
I'm thinking powerful and probably Poseidon Frontier again.
Okay, perfect. Roll them bony balonies.
Them two balonies.
Yeah, them two balonies.
Straight balonium. Pure weapons grade balonium.
No, it's Long John.
Balonium. What does this mean?
So what number were you trying to get? What was your target number?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Alright, so you were rolling like physique
Yeah.
and your Poseidon Frontier training shit, right?
Yeah.
So there are like, let's just take a look at Maggie's. I can hear myself. Alright,
My bad.
so your physique, so like powerful, right? There's a number right next to it. It says 4.
Yeah.
And then your Poseidon Frontier training track, there's a 3.
Yeah. Huh?
4 plus 3 equals 7. So that was your target number. That was the number that you're trying to roll at or under on those 2D.
Oh boy.
So you got it on one. Margin is 0. But you are pulling yourself. You're the last aboard. And there's a confused moment where you are all aboard with knives, and the Russians are still shooting into the water as they see like this fin like zooming through the water straight for them. Drew is still driving the boat straight towards this thing.
Can we just push him in the water?
Philip, what do you do?
Shoot. Okay. Who fucked up?
No one.
Now's our
Okay,
moment.
thank goodness. Time to turn this boat around and get away from this fucking shark. It can chase us if it wants to. That just gives us
He's
more
got
time
a
to
belly
shoot it.
full of MacGuffin, though.
Yeah,
Lose
we can shoot it.
right now.
Alright, so Drew will happily like lead the lesser white on a merry chase. Question is, do you want Drew to assist in the jostling of the Russians?
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Jocelyn, good.
All right. So let's just say he has a target number of 5. I'm not gonna roll up his dick, and he's rolling 2 dice. All right. Well, thank God he rolled the 1. So the boat jerks. You are all well prepared for it. The Russians kind of lose their footing, and you have a +2 to whatever maneuvers you might try against them. What do you do?
Who are you asking?
Everybody.
Beat their asses.
Knock them off the boat.
Use my brawling.
I'm gonna do some acrobatic hand-to-hand and just fucking use his own momentum at the edge and just flip him into the water.
Okay. Let's try that out. I got some Russian thugs here ready to tangle with you.
Okay, I'm looking for a target of 7. Yeah, I beat it by 3.
To do what? Sorry.
Flip him into the water gracefully.
You beat it by 3, so 7. So a margin of 3 isn't gonna be enough to get these assholes overboard. Did you account?
What are we looking for?
Was that 7 with your +2?
No.
Okay, so there would have been a 9. So
Yeah, I've got a 5.
All right, 5 is enough to flip. Were you going for Dimitri or one of the underlings?
I'll toss Dimitri first.
Okay. All right.
Is 5 the limit that we need to hit to toss him into the water?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going for Dimitri.
Otherwise, you're just kind of like fucking tangling with them and stuff. But yeah, 5. You know, you bull rush fucking Dimitri. You're like, oh, I've had enough of this shit. He goes, whoa, and he is like wet hands slapping the side of the hydrofoil boat as he just like slides off down the side. And makes a comical sploosh in the water. All right, so that was you, Maggie. I heard that you wanted to do something.
No, fuck him up.
Okay.
So I mean, on the second page, there's things like diamond knife weapons, stuff like that.
Let's pretend you have the diamond knife.
Alright, and then it says a 4 under the DR column. And then add the close combat premium. I don't know what all that means for me wanting to stab
So
some.
the damage rating is 4, so when you are rolling your dice, you need to get a 4 or lower to count as a damage hit.
Okay.
You roll to attack and you roll damage separately.
Oh, okay.
What is
so then
DR?
That's the effective range.
Oh, okay, in meters.
Yep.
So what do I roll to shank one of these motherfuckers?
What do you think is most applicable? Forward recon is like, some scout type military training.
Urban survival.
I don't think that
100%.
exactly applies.
I mean, who else is shanking people except in the urban areas if you can't survive
Alright,
getting
so,
shanked?
so this
It's a
describes
shank or be
your
shanked
knife
kinda
skill. Your knife skill is
He's not
more
wrong.
of your knife skill is more of a shank than it is like practiced intense military training, but that's fine. So probably coordination, I'm imagining, or what?
Yeah, I guess precision underneath coordination or whatever.
Okay, yeah, just trying to.
I'm going through throats, scrotes.
Okay, got it. Yeah, definitely.
Blood in the water, throats and scrotes.
All right, and then you're trying to get 4, but you got that +2, so a 6 or better on 3d10.
All right.
Oh, and Drew's here.
Who's gonna roll for Drew?
I mean, so Devin just joined.
Oh, hey, here's Drew.
Devin, do you want to be Drew or do you want to be Dancer? I guess is the other one that's left.
Okay, what's the difference?
Dancer is a dolphin, and Drew is a man who's driving a boat right now.
Dancer can talk to whales, not wolves.
What the fuck?
This is with whale. Okay, so the breakdown, we were being held at gunpoint, zip-tied, the whole 9, being sent after the MacGuffin of this entire world that happens to be in the belly of a giant shark. We went out swimming, the giant shark came after us, and then it went after the boat. We're all back on the boat, and these Russians who had us kidnapped, well, I flipped their leader off into the water, and that's where we are right now.
Did the leader get eaten by the shark?
Assumingly, yes.
It just fell in just now.
And Dancer's just swimming around. Is he like a trained dolphin?
And it's
He's
like a sentient dolphin.
like a transhuman.
Yeah,
Dolphin.
transhumans. Jones from Johnny Mnemonic type dolphin.
Is
Yeah, so
everyone a
it's like a
transhuman?
dolphin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. What? The boat driver is just a boat driver, though?
No, he's a transhuman boat driver.
Oh.
Do you want to be a space dolphin that swims in the water, or do you want to be a guy who drives a boat?
I'll be a space dolphin.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the Google Drive, there are the character sheets and whatnot. You're going to be looking for dancers.
Page 1 and 2.
It's the first character sheet, so.
Yeah.
Is it? Not in my folder. So we'll get to you once you have those all ready. We'll finish up this round of combat. So you were trying to get a 6, if I remember correctly, Maggie. All right, and you're just going after one of the thugs, just trying to knock him over.
Yep, I got a 2, a 3, and an 8.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's a hit on him. How about you roll damage? So the rating on that diamond knife was like a 4, so you need to roll 4 or lower on 3d10 to inflict wounds to him.
Oh, fuck you.
So that's 3, which is a critical, wound. You've stabbed him good. You've you've just stabbed right into his armpit with your precise strike.
Wait, I thought it was throats and scrotes.
Oh right, throats and scrotes. So you're going through a throat or a scrote?
Is this just one person?
This is one.
Yeah, I'll go for throat first.
All right, so you bring your diamond knife up, stab it into this guy's throat. He just chokes blood all over the place, and falls into the boat dead.
Toss him over.
So he's dying on you this turn.
Take his gun first!
Digger, what are you doing?
So I assume if I wanted to use my hunter skill, I would be trying to murder one of these guys. But if I wanted to use the brawler, that would be better for like chucking one over the edge.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I'm guessing brawler would be the better thing to disarm.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm using my tough physique and my brawling
Ooh.
powers to roll some d10s.
All right. So what's your target number?
4, and I got it.
Is that 4 with the
2.
+2?
Why would I get a +2?
Because they were all discombobulated from Drew jerking the boat.
Well, then it's even more of a success with a 4 differential factor.
Hooray! All right. Fantastic. I don't think there's damage on the fists.
Yeah, can I just like grab his gun and then like push him overboard?
I could say you can grab his gun for sure. But he's still like, you're like wrestling over it, trying to like push him overboard, trying to like keep his gun, but you've got his gun, but he's staying on the boat. So he'll just probably try to wrestle you back for it, or like try to push you over the boat. You need a 5 margin to get these assholes over the boat.
So close. All right.
Philip, what are you doing?
I'm pushing the guy who doesn't have a gun anymore off the boat.
Okay, fair enough. He is occupied, so I will say, that gives him some sort of penalty. So go ahead and try to push him off the boat, if you would.
Okay, so I guess that would be physique or something?
Uh-huh.
Would tough work?
Yeah, tough works.
Okay. And wow. Okay. Could I say that I'm sneaking up behind him while he's distracted looking and use sneaky?
Yeah, sure. He is not seeing it coming. Yeah.
Wow, you are literally amazing. Okay, then. Okay, so do I add my physique onto it, or does tough already factor that in?
No, so tough is a higher number than your physique should be, right? So you use the tough number
Okay,
and
got
then
it.
the training track number.
So yeah, I think that's everything.
And then
3 days.
what's your
Need to get
training
a 6
number?
or lower. So
Is that with the +2?
yes.
Okay.
One success. Wow, I'm doing really bad.
All right. Yeah. So he was
Can't win 'em all.
previously almost destroyed. He doesn't have a gun. He was kind of off balance. So I'll say with this you can like drag him overboard, um, but at the same time, one of the guys gets a shot off on you. Because you were just so intent on getting this other guy overboard that you were exposed to gunfire from behind. So this other guy's gonna try to shoot you. Um, let's see, his stupid skill is not like the best. 1 + 4 is 5. He's gonna be using, well, I guess gangster muscle, because that's what he'd be. Roll 3d10. He's trying to get 5s. Alright, 1. That's all he needs to hit. So he's got a gun, so that's 6.
Wait, what does he need to hit?
3d10. 6 or lower for his.
Oh, so yeah, he's got one hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take a minor wound as you are shot. It's kind of shitty, but people get stabbed all the time in life. And sometimes bullets do the stabbing. So you're just stabbed by a bullet.
My God.
And let's see. Da, da, da. Initiative, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about initiative. We don't care about vehicle maneuvers either. Damage wounds. Blah, blah, blah. Minor wounds. So you just have a -1 penalty on all actions because you were shot. For now, it wasn't a serious wound. Okay, so that's everybody except for Devin. Devin, are you playing Dancer the Dolphin?
I'm still reading
Okay,
both of their.
both of their shits.
Drew has messy hair. It's the big tip.
Well, let us know when you figure out who you want to be.
Okay.
I like Drew. He has messy hair.
All right, so it's the top of the round, right? So we ought to roll for initiative this time. I know there's not too many guys left. There's just like that one asshole.
And the shark.
Yeah, and the shark. But we might.
Shark must have a pretty high dex rating.
Core
Or
mechanics.
physique, I guess.
Right. Damage and wounds, we already know about all that. Come on, don't fuck me like this.
Oh, I will.
Alright, to determine who goes quick, we have an initiative test. Blah, 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 blah. They are rolls against either coordination or cognition.
Just straight coordination?
Yeah. If you have, like, whatever, a specialty
Yeah,
under
underneath
that,
it.
yeah, that would apply.
Okay. I'm going to be
Why
rolling
does-
against a 4.
Why does the
I
dolphin
don't.
have a 1 and a negative 10? And all these like slashes. 2 and a negative 9, 2 and a negative 9.
Well, he fails the fuck out of his.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in sea or on land.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you're acrobatic or explosive in water, but you've got a major deficit
On
on
land, you fucking suck because you're a dolphin.
Yeah, you don't even have fingers.
Apparently,
I like how your cognition is trash. You're not the giant
yeah.
demonic dolphin.
Yeah, it's a dumb dolphin.
You're not even observant or witty.
Well, no, they are, because that would give him a 0 instead of a penalty.
True. I guess more observant than your average dolphin.
Alright, so who got the... My guy failed his by 1.
I failed mine by quite a bit.
Thug.
By 6.
Is that a
Same here.
+1? What? Can I put in +1?
Fish boy is -6.
Fish boy. -6. Alright, cool. That's how much you made it by, right?
Yes, I lost by 6.
Okay. What, you lost by 6 or you made it by 6?
I didn't make it. I rolled a 10 and I
Okay,
was
so
trying to
you're
hit
at
a 4.
+6.
Wait, what?
You're over by 6.
Oh, okay. Yes, I understand now.
Okay. Maggie, what about you?
I needed to hit a 1 and I rolled a 5.
+4.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
You're 4 over.
Yeah.
Philip, what are you at?
What?
Roll straight 1d10.
Oh.
One of your
Coordination or
skill.
cognition?
Okay, let's go with coordination, because I actually have a 1 in that.
Okay.
Would agile or sure-footed help at all?
Yes.
Yeah, use whatever's highest.
So just roll a 1d10 and hope I get underneath a 2.
Yeah, you bet.
Correct. He's at a 0.
Yeah, you're at a 0. Good job.
No, wait, I have a negative because I was shocked. So.
So you're at a +1.
Yep, fuck me.
Alright, Digger, what are you at?
+3.
+3.
Digger Jones.
And Devin, I'm just gonna put his name.
Drew Latimer.
Oh, you're gonna be Drew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rather, yeah, okay. Drew has good hair.
God damn it.
Messy hair.
Good hair.
Drew, roll for your initiative.
What is that?
Sure. So if you're looking at your piece of shit sheet, you can either use coordination or cognition, and then so you have like observant, resourceful. Cognition doesn't seem like you have really anything that applies to this situation, but coordination, dexterous, sure, that sounds like it's related to initiative. So you're gonna want to try and roll a d10 and get 2 or lower.
Oh.
So you're rolling at a
+3.
+3.
Huh?
So you didn't make
Yeah,
the
you
2
failed by
or
3.
lower.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're 3 over your target.
Okay.
Philip, you were at a +1. Digger, what did you make yours by? Jonah?
He
Jonah?
didn't make it.
Yeah, what did he fail it by, though?
I think
3 or 4. Jonah?
What? The thing that I rolled a minute ago?
Yeah. What did you fail by?
3 over.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I guess it would help to type that into chat when after your roll, just type how much you failed or, succeeded by.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go. All
Make
right.
it easy for an
so it
awful,
looks
awful
like
GM.
Philip is first. So Philip, go ahead. What are you doing?
So there's still one Russian left,
Yes, there's still
correct?
one Russian left.
I don't know what to do, so fuck me. Fuck.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what's that shark up to right now? Still chasing us?
Yes, the shark is still headed towards the boat.
Great. Perfect.
You could
Let's
tell Drew to
see.
jerk the steering wheel so that we could get a bonus on knocking this guy overboard.
Yeah, that's also a good idea. I'll do that as well.
You just want to talk to Drew?
Via a link, yeah.
Okay, that was easy.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
With my fisherman knowledge as a local guide, would I be able to know the best way of dealing with a shark?
Of course
Unless
you could. Give us a
yes.
roll.
Alright. Let's see. Would this be cognition?
Sounds like it.
Yes. Yeah, probably. Cognition.
Are you thinking about stuff?
Yeah. Let's be clever about it. I'm trying to think of a clever solution about this.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Da, da.
Okay, so I am injured from before, so does that just mean all my dice go up by 1?
Your target
Or-
number would decrease by 1.
Oh, okay. Then. Okay. 1 success.
1 success. Yeah, I mean, you could probably just keep you're in an awesome state of the art, janky fucking boat. You have some Russian guns. You could probably just keep kind of playing bait and switch with this shark. If it keeps following you, you could probably just keep shooting it, but also keep running away. Your boats can easily outdistance it, so you can just kind of have it chase you while you murder it.
Cool. Do we need IDs? Can we forge some or take some out of the wallets of the guys that we were fighting with or anything like that? Do we know anything about the...
Well, we can get to that maybe on your turn. So, Philip, you know that you could successfully kite this shark to death.
Great. Perfect. That's all I really want to know.
Alright, so that's what you just thinking about things this turn?
And hoping someone else takes care of the Russian.
Okay,
Did-
sure.
Did you communicate with Drew about jerking the wheel?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Just making sure.
Alright, the thug is gonna attempt to shoot you again, because, why wouldn't he do that?
Why me? Literally everyone else is more dangerous. I'm a teenager.
Yeah,
Sweet boy.
Well, then he's gonna attempt to grapple you to take you hostage.
He's not going in order of danger. He's going in order of tastiness.
I hate that.
Yes, he's going in order of tastiness.
Well, it does say in my character sheet that I'm super handsome. So
Super handsome. Just a beautiful boy.
So he's trying to get a 6. 3d10.
So this thing is the size of a megalodon.
Ooh, all right. He's got 2 successes, so he's fucking got you, buddy. I mean, so like, wait, so 6, action value of 4. You can try to not be grabbed by him if you want, but he's got an action value of 4 on grabbing you.
Okay.
Big fellow.
Is that the success rating, the action value?
Yeah.
Okay. So how would I
How would
somehow
you?
beat that?
How with strength or coordination to dodge? You know, you're either stronger than him or quicker than him.
Uh, hmm. Uh,
I'm going to be coming at
So-
him when I get a chance.
that's no. The real question is, I can only roll 3d10. How do I get more successes in there?
No, it doesn't matter how many you get. It's the quality of them. It's the quality of a singular.
Roll low.
Yeah.
Okay.
And roll.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll try. Why? I don't see why I shouldn't.
So what are you rolling?
Sneaky to just kind of
Sneak away
fall out his.
the way?
Yeah. Just like. Yeah. No.
I feel like your hand-to-hand training is definitely more applicable than sneaky.
Wait, you have
Yes.
hand-to-hand and you try to use sneaky?
Well, it's only a 2d10. Okay.
I mean, fair, but give it a shot.
Okay. Yeah.
We've only got
2d10
one guy, and the rest of us.
agile,
Okay, yeah, agile, totally. So 3, you're rolling at a 3.
and it drops to 2 because I'm hurt.
Oh, that is true.
And y'all are wondering why I tried to do sneaky.
No, not wondering. I understand it. It just doesn't really apply. Dog.
Shit. Okay.
So
You did it.
Your action, though you succeed, your action value is still smaller than his. So
Ooh.
he's got you.
Ooh, this game.
Russian thug has you. Digger, what do you do? Your friend has been grabbed by a Russian musclier thug.
Can't have none of that. Am I close enough to get in the tussle, or do I need to throw a knife at him or something?
I would say whichever you would like to do more. I think throwing a knife would be cooler.
Yeah, but also, like, I could hit my buddy. Right? So,
Sure, but
I don't know. How does that, are there mechanics for that? Do I
I
just,
think
like, aim
because it's so cool, I will hope you hit him, but there's not
Alright,
like
throwing a
terribly-
knife.
As long as you don't
Straight
fucking
like-
fail at a +5, you won't hit him.
Okay, well, as long as I can use
You
hunter, which knife throwing seems hunty,
Yes,
and I can do that with.
Love to hunt with my knife throwing.
so do I.
I mean,
Makes the most sense. Do it.
All right, so I'm shooting for a 6, and I got it.
Make it by
-3.
All right, yeah, that's pretty good. So go ahead and roll whatever the fuck the damage.
Oh yeah, math.
So the damage is 4, right, for the knife. So you're gonna roll 3d10 and try to get 4 or lower.
Whoops.
Just roll 2 more.
All right. All right, I got 1.
So 1, you give him a minor wound. Your knife cuts him, but it just kind of is not on target. There's a lot of tussling going around, and it falls to the deck of the boat. But he tightens his grip on Philip, and he swears "Don't anybody take another fucking step!" But it's not his turn, so he can't really do anything. He just verbalizes. Drew, what do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna jerk the boat, right?
All right, jerk the boat.
Is that all I'm doing?
Give me a boat jerk roll.
You could do other things. Just justify it.
Resourceful.
Okay.
That sounds true.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know, but someone told me to jerk the boat.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think that would be maybe coordination,
Okay.
because you're not really thinking about jerking the boat. You're just actually doing it.
Okay.
So either dexterous seems more applicable,
Yeah.
right?
Dexterous, sure.
And then which skill set do you think most applies? I feel like the one that says boat captain is probably
Nope, wrong.
the best.
Wrong
So
again.
you've got that dexterous a 2, and then that skill track has like a 3, so that's a 5. So you're gonna roll 3d10, trying to get 5s or lower. Wrong. Boat captain doesn't apply.
I've just been watching shark videos in the meantime.
So
and
you
they're
can just
amazing.
type Rio, roll 3d10, perfect. And you're trying to get a 5, so your highest margin is
What?
a 3 there. So yeah, you jerk the boat. So you can give Philip a +2 to escape, and everybody else a +2 to like tackle this fucking asshole. Maggie, what do you do?
I mean, I still got this knife in my hand.
That's true. And there's a gun skittering around on the deck of the boat.
I mean, I'm a sniper, but how good would I be with a hand? You know.
Probably just fine with it.
Oh, fine. I'm gonna grab the gun.
All right, you've got the gun. You scoop that shit up. I'm gonna say, scooping up the gun would negate your +2 to get this guy off his feet, but you also have a gun now, so you know. That's,
I mean, what exactly is this guy doing at this exact moment?
he has Philip in a headlock, and he is pointing a gun at his brain.
The shot.
Is yelling at you guys to leave him the fuck alone.
And I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
Okay.
So what does this mean?
Probably coordination, right?
I would say precise.
Yeah.
And
that works. Yeah, totally. So a 6 and 3 dice. And he's been wounded once.
Woo!
All right.
Full team of foe.
Sure. So go ahead and roll damage.
And it's just 1d10?
No, it's 3d10, and you're trying to get 6s or lower, and each success counts.
Bam!
Damage. Nice. All right. Yeah. So that's 3 successes. He's been jerked around. You're just like, what do you have a one-liner for him?
He'll be the one sleeping with the fishes tonight.
Boo!
as Maggie blows a hole in this guy's head, and he gushes blood out on top of Philip, and then he falls, just crumples to the deck of the boat. So you're it's awash with seawater and the blood of Russians, and a couple of handguns are sliding around down there.
So mostly vodka.
Yes, mostly vodka. What do you guys do?
We should we should try to lure that shark in with this dead Russian by trolling him out as bait, so that we could blow him the fuck up and get the unobtainium in his stomach. Do we have anything that could be an explosive?
Yeah, why not? It's a whole boat.
Well, yeah, that's my suggestion.
Okay, that's a good idea, except for the fact that if he's in one piece, it's easier to keep track of the unobtainium. If we blow him up,
Yeah,
those pieces might go flying all over the place.
But it's only tracking the unobtainium, and is currently in a living shark. Like, the tracker only tracks the unobtainium, am I wrong?
No, that's what you've gathered.
Yeah, let's blow up this fucking shark.
We can just shoot it from here. And
Sure,
it's-
if you want to. If you want to be lame
Yeah.
about it.
No, I'm not going to blow up a shark.
That's how they did in the end of Jaws.
This isn't Jaws. We have multiple guns, and we're competent.
Farewell and adieu to my dear Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, sweet
so what are you
ladies
guys doing?
of the bay.
While while Fishboy sings the song
Oh,
of
we've
his
received
people,
orders for the ship back to Boston. And I fear
Yeah,
that
we
I'll
get it, you're singing.
never
We
see
can't-
Shoot the
your
fucking
likes
shark.
again.
What's your guys' plan?
Shoot the shark. That's
Lure the
literally
shark
my
hasn't
entire
gone
plan.
off.
Okay.
We should hang the Russian out. That's never changed.
Does being a hunter make me know whether shooting it will work through the
Do you want to try to figure out if that's the best way to kill this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a roll. You don't need to get terribly successful on it, but any good you do can provide bonuses for sure.
Nice
Alright, so
rolls.
resourceful should do it. So that's 3 successes. I'm at plus.
What was the success level?
Sorry, -5.
Okay,
The
cool.
good. The good.
Yeah, so
condition.
that's a crit. Yeah, for sure you could just troll, like use the Russians as chum. That might attract other things as well as the shark, but you could deal with that later. The other thing would be to try and get the shark to swallow something, and then just like gut it from the inside, as it were.
Something, or like
feed
some
it caltrops. For
Like a
example.
wolf trap?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have sieves or caltrops or something that we could attach to a body that we then chum out?
You could probably one of you could probably rig up something.
Rigadoo. Let's go.
You've got, diamond knives and, a whole boat full of boat supplies. Like a whole 60-meter boat full of supplies.
Let's get it on.
But who's going to do it? Who's going to make the wolf trap?
I will.
I have mechanic if needed, but if you're good, then go ahead.
Mechanic sounds super applicable. What skill
Yeah.
were you going to apply, Fishboy?
Secret?
Okay, so I'll go ahead and rig up this fish
Secret.
bomb.
It's literally an option.
No, I know it's an option. Do you want to help?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
I
What
could
is
say-
okay? What is the
Okay.
mechanical? I mean, sure, but like, just so I know, what is the mechanics of helping?
You would give him a +2 to the target number.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's got it, so no big deal.
All right. So you rig up one of the onboard Russian with this terrible like blossom of metal that'll be triggered. Either when you like yank the rope or when the shark fully chomps off the bit that triggers it. So the trap is rigged. You just gotta feed it to the thing. Yeah, let's see. One more, maybe hunting and combination boating to keep the shark from going after the boat. Yeah. I think that would make sense. Drew, no. Let's see. How is this happening? So you've got this metal thing inside of this dead Russian, or on the outside of this dead Russian. You want the shark to eat it, so you're gonna be dragging this little fucker's dead body in the water. The idea is that the shark chomps on it. Drew, you got to make this thing look appetizing. It's a dead floating Russian, but you know when you're fishing, you kind of like got to jerk the line a bit to make it look alive. So how are you gonna help help spring this trap on this lesser white?
I'm gonna make a boat captain roll.
Yes!
A dexterous boat captain.
Oh, hooray!
Concerning how into that our GM was. Yes!
Yes! I just have.
It's a boat captain roll.
I love it.
Tie that line off, Hooper.
Oh, how did you do?
I don't think I did good. I got one
What was
under
your
5. Oh, 5.
You
5
got
is
one
my
under
top.
5. Well, that's good. That's all you need.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not unless it's damage. The number of successes doesn't matter. All right, so you're chumming this little thing. The sun is beginning to set, but yeah, you give it another boat jerk, and the lesser white chomps down on this dead Russian. Philip, you're still watching the transponder as you clean vodka off of you, and there's you're a real boat jerk. Uh, and
Shut up, just move past it.
There's a moment where the transponder like blinks out again as the lesser white is like diving down, and then there's just like a terrible groaning that kind of fills the ocean. The cables go taut as like the shark is like chomping down on this dead Russian, and then its jaw just kind of like locks. As you know, there's another sudden series of spasms. Everybody except for Drew, give me rolls to stay on their feet and not fall the fuck overboard from the thrashing of this shark.
Can I use secret for this?
I don't think so.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me sometime other than now what secret, mysterious, and unknown are. Because they're skills that I have, but
They're just taunting you.
yeah, well, I can't use them if I don't know what they're applicable to.
Yeah, you have to recover those memories, man.
Oh, is that it? Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me know.
So, if I were to use seamanship, would that be appropriate?
It would be super appropriate.
Or maybe fisherman?
That would also work.
Okay, I'll do that.
Maggie and Digger and Fishboy, how are you staying upright?
I'm gonna use acrobatic, but I'm trying to figure out what skill set to use. I feel like, honestly, acrobatic and combat training, because of, whatever vehicle you're in.
Yeah.
It's 1d10, but I gotta roll under 7. Oh yeah, I got a crit.
Yay. Maggie, are you upright on this boat?
Oh yeah, I mean, pretty much just powerful as fuck, and I got forward recon training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What does like sneaking through the woods have to do with staying upright?
That's what forward recon means.
It's
All
like
this through the
like
woods.
sniper training, scout training, small squad tactics training.
Sometimes you gotta snipe from a boat.
It's kind of like that. I don't.
Yeah, what if I'm sniping from a boat?
Well, I think you'd use some other skill to stay upright before you rolled to shoot something.
Coordinating something.
Let's see. Do any of those work? Well, the really, it might just be either.
I'm on a boat and not in the water, but with Poseidon training or Poseidon
for
Frontier
sure.
gear.
Yeah.
Alright. So what? Powerful and Poseidon training.
Yep.
Poseidon Frontier.
Yeah, so you're trying to get a 7 on 2d10.
Those are better odds than I had.
Thanks for posting your action values, guys. I appreciate that.
I got one.
-5.
Yeah, all right. So you guys all stay upright. You're perfectly fit and fine. You're like riding high off of those dead Russians. Um, the the boat eventually you stop it, right? Because you're like, okay, we jerked the shit out of that shark. It has jerked the shit out of us. None of us have shit out like jerks. And it is dead. It's slowly bleeding out. In the,
Let's hop in there and gut that
the
fucking thing.
water
Get that out on
as
the
you
stadium.
bob along. Yeah, what do you do?
Literally what I just said. Hop in there, gut that thing, get the long john.
All right, so who's hopping in the water?
I am.
You.
I'll help out.
Okay. Let's see here.
Can't wait for a greater white to come along after all of this blood in the water.
All right. So the body begins to sink as you are lowering yourselves down the ropes.
That's not how bodies work.
And this one does.
Can we harpoon it real quick? Anyone on the ship?
Sure.
You guys are on the ship. Go ahead and try and give me. There are harpoons available. Give me your best. Bullshit for trying to harpoon this thing before it just like fucking goes under.
I can give you a graceful and assassination roll.
Well, you're
Try to
climbing
shoot
down. You're occupado.
Oh, I thought everybody was on the ship. Whatever, fine.
You were
I'm
climbing
climbing
down
down.
to gut it and noticed that it was sinking rapidly.
It's sinking rapidly. Rapidly. That's the problem.
So Drew, how are you gonna attempt to harpoon it? What are you gonna roll for that?
Geo-military
Okay, sure.
and dexterous, I guess.
That sounds great.
So I'm rolling for 7.
Rapidly.
Digger, were you gonna attempt to harpoon a Nate? So you got one. Yeah, you got a success at 0. Digger?
Sorry,
Wait,
I'm
you're
diving.
trying to roll below the target number? Not.
Yeah, at
Yes.
or under.
Oh, okay, so I got 2.
You got enough.
Yeah.
You got a success at 0.
Yep.
I'm successfully diving.
Was that
Right.
Hunter?
I was going with hydrofoils, but I guess Hunter works. They're the same.
Oh, okay, it's the same value.
What were you rolling at?
It's got a
Ooh,
minus
-3.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, between the two of you, you get a harpoon in it, and you explode a life vessel, like a little life vest to help buoy up this sinking, stinking lesser white. It's not twitching as badly as before by the time you guys get down there, but God, it is big and scary, and the touch, ooh, it's rough. Feels
What does it smell like?
really rough. It smells like a microwaved sponge that was used to clean out a beer cooler.
Ew. That's actually something I can identify in my head.
Right? I think everybody can.
Super concerning.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, no, he smells really rank. And, by the time you get him, like, rigged up to not sink, you notice overhead the carrion birds are beginning to circle.
Can we cut his jaws out of his face?
You can. It's going to take some time, but you can totally cut whatever you want out of his entire body.
I mean,
Where's the long
afterwards. Yeah, get the long john first. Afterwards, I'd like a trophy for this adventure.
All right, who's going to assist and who's going to be doing most of the work here?
Fuck, I'm already in the water.
I am in the water as well, helping you cut. Let's see. Do you have anything that works? Because I have
Sure I
fisherman
do.
still.
Fisherman
that's a
would work.
plus 4.
What's your total challenge rating for that?
Let's see. What kind of attributes would I add to this?
Probably.
Physique?
Yeah, physique.
Yeah.
Okay, I have tough. So,
2 plus
prob-
whatever.
2 plus 4, 6. Minus 1 because I'm still hurt. But it's fine. It's fine.
Well, 5
That
is
long
pretty
jump.
decent.
And if you help me, that's an additional plus 2, so 7.
I have tough and ruthless. That would be 4. Or I could do tough, or honestly, I could just do it gracefully.
Okay.
Do what gracefully?
Cut the shit out of his stomach. I mean, that's not unknown to me. Unless I use my unknown skill.
Yeah, no, that one's a little bit difficult to recall.
Well, GM, what would you prefer me use?
No,
Coordination, physique?
yeah, it's up to you. It's all in how you want to flavor your shark gutting.
Well, I don't think intrusion really counts.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But perhaps assassination? Graceful assassination.
Graceful assassination.
For gutting the shark to assist.
I'm a fan. I am a fan of it.
Alright, this is just to assist. And I gotta roll a 6 or less. I got 2 successes by 3 is my highest.
Okay. Well,
To assist.
You got a plus 2 there, Philip. Let's make your family proud.
Okay, so I immediately forgot all the math I was doing.
So you're
6,
rolling at a
5,
5
7.
with a
Got
plus
it.
2. So
Got it.
7.
Got it. Two successes, with the best one being like
2.
-2.
Yep. All right. So you're going to work on this thing. You know, you're taking breaks. You're breaking bones when you have to. Snipping through cartilage when you have to.
They don't have bones.
This one does. That's why it was sinking.
We are on an alien planet. This is just convergent evolution at work.
Exactly.
I don't understand why they have bones though. It's weird.
And at a certain point, you've determined that it's best to climb into this thing after, doing some outside work on the outside, just digging a hole for yourself. And as you slide into, its body, past its various linings and membranes, it's just very slimy. It's not quite like that slimy thing we have all experienced at one point or another.
It's called sex.
It's not like that at all. It's a little bit, I want to say,
Birth.
abrasive. Abrasive. But as you're climbing in, there's like weird fluids pouring out of this thing. It's just like getting all up on you, all wet and gooey on your thighs. And you're also noticing that you are under the water line as you are, searching for whatever fucking vial or chest of Long John is in this thing. But you can, the ocean's bobbing up and down, and you're inside this fucking belly of a shark, and you just gotta like flail around in there for a while before eventually you grab onto it's like a forearm, and attached to this forearm is like a handcuff and a hand, and then there's like a briefcase on the other side of this thing. So you've found it. Meanwhile, on the outside, Fish Boy, there's just lots of little critters coming up to start nibbling at all the bits. The
Do I
birds
see
in the
anything
air
concerning?
have been diving, going after like the larger things that are being drawn in. Nothing concerning yet, but this is a right bloody feast, and something's likely on its way.
Okay, I'm going to tell him to hurry up in there. If he hasn't found it yet, then we'll just rip the guts out of this thing and bring it onto the boat.
Briefcase.
Well, Philip, you found the
Yes.
thing.
Yes, I'm working on it. It sucks. It sucks. Hey, question. Does anyone know how to cut off a hand?
Just take the hand with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I detach it from the rest of the arm?
Just take the
So-
arm with you.
How do I detach it from
Honestly,
the
this
rest of the
this is
body?
going to continue
The arm is not
until
attached to a body.
Oh, great. Okay.
take it
We'll
all
check
with you.
that. I checked. There's no body.
Pretty
Okay,
neat.
I'll just. Yeah, great, great. I hate this. I slowly start dragging myself out.
You're the
This sucks.
fisherman.
This sucks.
All right, give
Yeah.
me a psych test.
What is
A
that?
psyche. So good old Philip, you're down in there. You've got an arm. You're crawling out of this thing. So it sounds like strong-willed to avoid just like losing your shit in the belly of this thing. You're grabbing an arm. It's strangely uncomfortable. And this is just a raw attribute test, so the target number is 5 plus your strong-willed, right? So 7 minus your wound penalty. So you want to roll a 6 or better on a d10.
Can I assist in this or
open
no?
shit. Nah, he's alone in there, man.
But we do have our links up, so if someone wants to comfort me, they technically could. And I'm very vocal about how much I hate this.
You did it.
I did it.
All right, you did it. You're like, oh, you just gotta get out, get back to Fishport. Yep. Basically, but don't open your mouth.
God, that would be so much worse.
All right, so you birth out of the gill slits of this great white, or I mean of this lesser white,
Lesser.
and yeah, you smell even more beautiful than before. Once the sea air hits you and you can like smell things that aren't exactly shark guts mixed with the sea air. Oh boy, you're just a pretty little peach. But
Sweet ambergris.
but you have an arm attached to a briefcase.
Yay!
Boat.
Please. And let's just get out of here. Oh, so we
We'll
should.
assist in any way possible to make sure he's on the boat first.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. You
yeah.
guys get into the boat with no issue. What are you doing with the shark body?
I'd say I'd like to take the liver, which is the only poisonous part of a shark, just for future reference.
Do you
So we're gonna
say that, or
leave
you're
the
gonna
body
harvest the
here.
liver?
I'm going to harvest the liver while I'm in the water.
Why are you doing that? That's the most poisonous part of the shark.
Secret.
That sounds awful.
Unknown. Mysterious.
I hate this.
All right, so he's still digging around in the shark. You're gonna go back on the boat with the briefcase. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, cool. You got a briefcase on the boat, Philip.
Well, obviously we have to open it to make sure it's actually in there.
Sure. All right. Well, yeah. It's you open it up. It's a waterproof case. It's about half a meter long. It's a yellow cube of thick bioplastic. It's got a handle, and it looks like it has a power source. And from what you're reading on the outside of this case, it has internal humidity and temperature controls. It's marked with a Gendiver Corporation logo, and it looks like it has like some sort of code on the outside of it. So there's going to be, probably something. It's not going to just open for you.
Do we have like? I actually don't know what we should do to open this.
Do we have the means to open this?
Have I ever worked for these guys, like making boats or anything like that would let me know kind of, I don't know what their passwords are, or just like how to fuck with this thing?
I mean, there are skills between all of you that I'm sure somebody could pop this fucker open. You've got like pretty
Well-
vague specialties, you know.
Is unknown, mysterious, or secret applicable here?
I think
I don't know.
I think mysterious definitely is.
All right. Well, I'm going to be doing it gracefully, graceful and mysterious.
Well,
that
you're
would
down
be a.
harvesting a liver. So are you harvesting
Oh,
a
okay.
liver or opening a box?
Oh no, I'm pulling the liver for sure. But I'm just letting these fools up on the boat know that like away.
Got it.
Okay, so I may or may not.
Squalene.
I may or may not know some people that know how to get into corporate stuff.
Yeah,
Should I give
I'm
them
right
a call
here.
and be? I mean, I could ask them and see if they could give any advice as well.
Yes, you could. Would you like to do that?
Yes, please.
All right. Who are you calling?
My insurgent buddies. Yeah, the New Gaia Collective. If you,
Ah, okay then. Yeah. So let's see. Who's your contact at the New Gaia Collective?
Jessica.
All right. Yeah, Jessica. Oh, Philip, you never took me out to ice cream. I was waiting for you to call.
Oh, that was today. I completely forgot. Well, yeah, something came up on my end. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. I'll tell you about it later. But hey, Jessica. Kind of related to that. You wouldn't happen to know how to get into, I don't know, a briefcase that may or may not have something valuable inside of it?
I'm sorry. What do you mean? Can you send me a picture? Just say yes.
Promise to keep it between us. And I sent it to her.
Oh shit.
It's a nice GM fiat right there.
I'll call you right back.
Uh-oh.
The line goes dead. A harvested liver later. You're starting to draw, let's say just like larger scavengers. But you do have a liver. And it is now nighttime. What do you do?
Let's get out of here.
All right. So we're going to have a flashback, because that's a fun thing to do. Alrighty. So let's see. Blah, 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 blah. This is before you started the session. You are all members of the Red Sky Charter's crew. You're sitting down with your snoring
who's sleeping?
friend Drew to a family meal.
Hang on. Is Devin, are you awake?
No, he's
Yeah.
asleep. Okay.
No, I'm awake.
Uh-huh.
Then who is just snoring?
I don't know.
Rambo?
No, I'm awake. I'm right here.
Oh, then never mind.
It was a mysterious noise to float.
Someone had a good snore.
It's all right. It happens a lot. So you're all sitting down to a family
lot.
meal at Auntie Edda's. You're eating her famous seafood stew. She's busying herself in the kitchen. You guys are all at the table. Talking about regular company business, building repairs, boat payments, unpaid invoices. How was your day going before all of this Travisham-mockery? This is like, previously this morning, before any of this crazy shit happened.
Well, I was looking forward to an ice cream date. That was going to be great. Like, ice cream's super hard to get. Because, like, there's islands everywhere. And not much room for cows. So,
Milk a sea.
yeah, that was going to be a big deal.
Yeah,
Coconut
no,
milk.
Ew, no.
those things from the Star Wars movie.
disgusting.
The green
Yeah.
milk is that.
But it makes great ice cream. So, yeah, Auntie Edda's like, well, make sure you wash your hands, Philip. You too, Fish Boy. I don't want you giving any of your secret all over the forks and knives.
What about my mysterious?
No. We've been over this. It's quite... It's fine.
Oh, that is unknown. Asterisk. I was honestly waiting until everybody else because I'm so I owe everyone in this crew a life debt. If they're having a good day, I'm having a good day. If they're having a bad day, then it's my problem too.
Digger, what do you got to say or complain about at family dinner?
I mean, I'm just trying to make the boat go faster because I don't want to be around to see the bigger fish that eats that big.
Oh, so you're having a flashback right now.
Oh. Right.
This is
So,
previous to all the shit that went down. You've got boat repairs. There's unpaid invoices. There's a hydro shot playoff game happening between the Harmony Leviathans and the Haven Colonials and the Tri-Town Tsunami teams. It's just a nice seafood stew. Previous to all your adventures.
Yeah, I really care about that game with those teams that you were talking. And the
I also love the game.
Statistics.
Perfect. Maggie, what are you doing?
Caw-caw.
Maggie.
Rambo.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Now he's taking a nap.
Yeah, he was sleeping before. He just didn't want to say it.
Snoreless nap.
All right. Well,
He was thinking about how much he loved this upcoming mission.
Well, as you are all settling in for your meal, Auntie Edda is calling out the back door. She's like, Bethany! 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 And then there's a knock on the front door, and she's like, oh, fuck. She goes to the door, and it's this handsome Russian guy. Introduces himself as Dmitri. Him and his thugs, they muscle into the room and like,
Son of a bitch.
oh, I hear Red Sky Charters. We demand a boat, charter a boat. Aunt Edda is like, oh fuck. She communicates to you folks that they are probably gangsters and we're probably kind of fucked. She turns away from the door to look at you guys. She mouths, "Send them away."
They better not kill it.
What do you do?
We take them out on a charter.
Since it already happened, what? We can't change the outcome.
Yeah,
Well, how much money do they offer us first?
We offer a lot of money.
Good enough
that's a
for me.
great amount.
Lot of money. Well, okay. Since we have deal, he puts out his hand. And Edda's...
Fish boy shakes it.
It's like, very good. I will be here ready soon. Let us go.
Spectacular. Does anyone think that they're Russian gangsters trying to muscle us? Never mind. Let's all get on the boat.
Wait, what the fuck's a Russian?
It's a country back on Earth.
What are Russians doing here? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're
Just get the
imposing
boat
the will on
ready.
Chechnya.
And as you're like explaining the money and such, she's like, yes, and I rely on Red Sky's charters to discretion, as they have said. That is why you are known to me, for your high discretion and just little insurance. And he like snaps his fingers, and you're like, oh shit, here it comes. And you see a couple of other thugs, and they have their hands on little old Bethany's shoulders, as she has clearly been taken hostage. But, he's like, it's fine. They just play Scrabble while we go.
So here's a question.
Yes, sir.
We took these people out, and at what point, like, we have apparently had a relationship with them. Do we know that coming into this? That we've had some sort of relationship with them? Because,
Yes.
like, they wanted us, so we recognize these people.
Yeah.
So, do we need to like phone home so that the guys back there don't kill little Beth?
Well, flash back to the current moment where you are driving home or deciding to wait for a phone call. What do you do?
Holy shit. Motherfucker, it's happening again.
Of course it is.
Let's call home and see if Bethany's still alive.
All right, who wants
Prepare
to
prepare-
call home?
best Russian voice.
Oh, I can deal with that.
Train vocal cord.
I will disguise my voice to be a Russian man named what's his name? Grigory?
You got to
Dimitri.
know
Dimitri.
password.
I will be deceptive with
Dimitri's
disguise on
favorite
voice. His favorite color is always red. It's red. He love killing things and having good time.
Okay.
It's Chechnya.
You got your radio ready. You can radio home base.
I will, as Dimitri, saying to everything fine, let Bethany go. We are coming home to base, meet us at dock.
It is very late. Everything go okay, boss.
Everything goes so well, I roll a 1. And that is the success of 5. 6 is very good. Very good.
Oh, okay. We will.
No problem at all. They are very. They work with us. No problem. Make the bitterbraten for when we come.
Okay.
Make the chleb, the heg.
We wait for you. Bethany,
Wait for us at
just
dock.
beat
Bethany.
me at Scrabble. I will say thank yous, many cute thank yous, and wait for you at dock. How far away? How long?
Let's say 15 minutes.
You're like 3 hours drive away.
Let's say 3 hours.
Okay.
3 hours, 15 minutes.
Okay, we take a nap. We drink beers and a vodka.
Important thing is, yes, you have vodka, plenty of vodka. This is a successful mission.
Okay, great. Hail.
Love to speak in English in a Russian accent.
Charters. You're right.
Like for the secret communication. Just be like, it's all cool.
Yeah, that's all everybody knows. It's fine. Okay, well, it
Anyway,
sounds like he
good
bought
success.
it. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Philip, you get a call from your friend.
Hey, Jessica, what's up?
I'm sorry. Where are you? You're just like out there right now, right?
Yeah, I'm out here.
You should come meet me and Tiny, and we can probably take care of you. How did you get this thing?
Apparently a group of guys from
A group of
Russia?
hot guys.
Well, yes, they were pretty hot. Their physique was amazing. But that's no, yeah. They had guns. They had a tracker. They say go here, we go there. They may or may not be holding Bethany captive. It's really bad. It's super bad right now. But yeah, we're coming back. We're probably gonna kill them. because we don't want Bethany or us to die.
Well,
It's a loss. I need help.
listen. We can help save your family, but you're gonna have to give us the case.
How do they know about that?
I may or may not have sent a picture. Please, but you're not hearing this conversation. This is private. Stop looking over my shoulder. Jessica, well, I appreciate it. I think we can handle it on our own, unless you're willing to give us some kind of something other than helping us make sure our families are okay.
You got bills
Because-
to pay.
Yes, I'm just...
I mean, once we get that thing open, we'll know what's in it, and then we can make further. I'm just a mouthpiece right now. Actually, I'm speaking for Tiny. He doesn't want to get on. He wants to meet.
He's not having a good hair day, huh?
Yeah, no, doesn't want to hop on the old FaceTime right now. So I'm trying to say what I should, but I really feel for you, Philip. I'm sorry about what happened to your family, but also, we have to think about the future of our planet, and getting away from, Geo and Gendiver. Like this is for us. This could really help the collective. Maybe. We don't even know, but we owe it to you to just trust us.
Okay. The only reason I want to do this is so I can make sure my family is okay.
Yeah, and we want to make sure
Just-
everybody's okay.
Long term and short term. Okay. Make sure my family is okay, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, so what are you doing? Where are you going? Where should we meet?
We're going... the Russians are going to be at the docks in about... we're about 2 hours, 55 minutes away right now.
Do you want to make sure they're not at the docks?
I don't care what you do with them. Just take care of them. Tell who...
So take
Yeah,
care
just
of them.
tell Tiny that. Yeah, just take care of them.
Okay.
And make sure our family is safe.
Okay. Right. Well, whatever's in that case better be fucking worth it. But I'll tell him.
Alright, thank you.
Uh,
And I'm guessing we'll be opening it over there. Yeah?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, got it. Okay. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, are you gonna tell anybody?
Yeah, I kind of have to, because otherwise it just looks really bad when another group of people shows up saying they want what's inside the box. And I have a feeling the Russian assassin, apparently, I don't know how you managed to fake that Russian accent, but completely foreign sounding, made no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I don't trust him to behave. He's killed so many people today.
So we should probably try to open the case before we get there, so that when they open it later, surprise, we already took... I mean, there's nothing in there. Was never anything in there.
Okay, we could do that, but also, if they find out we did that, it looks really bad. I kind of gave them... I wouldn't say my word, but it was heavily implied that I wouldn't fuck them over.
Wait, who? The Russians?
Sure, I
Oh, no, not the Russians. Okay,
Wait,
so Jessica...
What is the deal? What is the deal that you just made?
Okay, so I know some people, and they know people, and, okay, so I know some terrorists, and they offered to protect our family if
Okay,
we
I'm
just,
on board so far.
if we just talk about, if you just bring them the box, and then we'll take it from there. They'll open it there, we'll talk, see where it goes. Hopefully, everything is okay. They seem like decent people. They just hurt bad people.
What does this have to do with this briefcase? Because we
They want
needed the
what's
briefcase.
inside it.
Why'd you tell them we had it?
Because I was asking them how to open it, and then Jessica
Why?
saw it, and
We have
because
the
it seems like a good
means.
idea. But yeah,
Can I disappear?
what
this
happens if there's a
character?
bomb?
Just leave him in the ocean?
Please don't.
No.
See, this is what I knew. I shouldn't have told you.
I know, no. But still, like, why would you promise them what's inside the briefcase?
Technically, I
That is
didn't
literally
promise
our
them
payoff.
what's inside. I told them that we needed money, so if they want the briefcase, they're going to need to pay us back for some of it at the very least.
So they're going to give us market value for what's inside the briefcase that we know is inside the briefcase.
That's a lot of words
I
to
don't
use,
like
and I'm
that.
panicking right now.
Terrorists would never fuck anyone over.
These are good
So we
terrorists.
just walked into another combat situation as soon as we
It's
pulled
not.
the dock.
No, this is exactly. See, I don't like you. You make everything about combat. It doesn't have to be about combat. It doesn't
Some
have
things
to be
are
about
secret,
killing
some
people.
things are assassination.
See, this is bad. This is really bad. I shouldn't have told you anything. This should. Oh God.
Well, I know one thing. We got this briefcase full of Long John. That is ours. Because our lives were held on the line and we paid for it with our labor. And you're just going to, on your own accord, trade it away?
Okay, I see what you're doing here, but this is for the good of the collective, of all of us.
How is this good for the collective, where we could just take this and negotiate our own deal as opposed to your deal that you made?
Because my deal is still negotiable.
It's negotiable?
We have you with us. As long as you're with us, we have something to negotiate with.
Yeah, but,
Digger, you're an insurgent sympathizer.
Yep.
Would you like to give me a roll? Probably cognition, or I could see psyche being applicable to insurgent sympathizer if you want to roll that specialty.
Should I use like cognition or psyche or something underneath those things?
Depends what angle you want to go for.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm rolling.
Yeah, it'll just flavor the information that you get.
All right, I guess. Cognition works. So here go.
Observant or resourceful?
Oh, resourceful because it's higher.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled a 1. I didn't see that before I said that. But anyway, so that is going to be a plus or a minus
4?
4.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, they're discussing the fate of this case. They're going back and forth about the NGC or trying to hawk the wares themselves. And you're just thinking about more of like the case. Like, okay, so it had like a transponder. Like, are these Russians the only people with a tracker for that transponder? Is there anybody else looking for this? I mean, it doesn't say property of Russia on it. So maybe there's the legal owners of this case are also looking for it.
Do I have any clues as to who those might be,
Well,
or
it's
ways to
stamped
go
with a
about
big
checking?
Gen Diver logo, so it's probably them.
What do we know about Gen Dive?
They're pretty much a big, terrible corporation that exploits the shit out of Poseidon, and mostly everybody hates them. But they're pretty much there just to mine Long John and ship it back to Earth.
So fuck these guys.
Pretty much.
But how so? How are we gonna? What do we? I mean, if I'm an insurgent sympathizer, do I know people that know their codes to crack them that I could call for?
Yeah, why not?
Ring a ding ding.
But I think the insurgents would still be the NGC, so you'd still be in like the same bargaining boat that Philip has brought you guys into.
Oh, the terrorist organization is the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. You're just thinking about it from the other angle, like, oh, the actual owners probably want this, and I kind of maybe want to fuck them over. So we should at least give it to somebody.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm.
And they're probably actively looking for it, so maybe get rid of it.
Yeah. Cool. Let's give it to these terrorists. I have come across to the other.
You know, I regret using the term terrorist. I should have said insurgents. That's what they are. It's less horrible sounding. I really need to work on my word choice.
They have a name. What is it?
The
an NCO
New
or something?
Gaia Collective, or NGC for short.
Gonna go see some movies. I mean, give some briefcases to not the corporation.
And get paid, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so that's like 2 people here that are on the same page.
And if
I'm
they
just
pay us-
asking about rates.
I mean,
I don't
Just
care
because-
about what they're going to do with it, but if we're not going to be paid fair market value for this, then we can go other places.
or more than market value in the form of explosives and other stuff we could use to fuck up bad.
I mean, sure, whatever, but the important thing is if they're going to undercut us, then we should walk away with it. We got this on our own.
Yeah, but it might be more trouble than it's worth if this fucking corporate monstrosity.
We just
comes
got
after-
chased by Russian assassins and a shark.
well, to be fair, they didn't really chase us. They're on the same boat, so.
Oh,
But they
my
did
bad.
kidnap
Do
us.
you
That's the
not
thing.
remember the
That's
zip
what they do.
ties?
No, well, yeah, I do remember the zip ties, but it was kidnapping, not chasing. I'm being anal, aren't I? Okay, so, yeah, there's... Oh, boy.
I just want this to be worth our while. Honestly,
See
if
what
the
they
group
offer us
decides...
and then decide to go from.
If the group decides that the best thing to do is just sell it to these insurgents, that's fine. I'll go with it. But I do want it to be worth our while.
Alright.
Cool. So let's roll toward this insurgent meeting, and meanwhile, maybe we can appraise the thing if we can get a look.
Let's
Right.
crack this fucking briefcase.
Do you want to crack the briefcase?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. We should just wait until we do it in front of them.
Well, we don't know if we can in front of them, and we don't know if they're like. Honestly, we could just sell them a briefcase. That
Please
don't
don't.
know-
I don't want to fuck over my girlfriend's insurgent
I don't
organization.
care about your girlfriend. Here's the whole thing: we could be giving them a hell of a lot more than we agreed upon, or a hell of a lot less.
You specifically just want to give them a briefcase, and you're...
I was never going
Okay.
to give them an empty briefcase. I don't want this thing either. It's worth a lot, and if they're willing to pay us, then they're willing to pay us. But like, if there's twice as much as we expected in there, then we should be paid twice as much. If there's half as much, the fair thing to do would be expect half as much.
We could just open it right in front of them and figure it out. When they're in
Can
front
we
of
do
them.
that?
That's what she said they wanted to do.
Well, I don't fucking care if we can stop squabbling. I'm happy.
All right, then let's go to the meeting and we'll open it in front of them.
Alright, as you have decided this, Philip, you have a message, and it says, do you want us to take care of them, or take care of them bold underlined?
That's two applicable things for that font.
Should
Okay,
we give them a bubble
uh,
bath?
Okay, so I'm just going to show this to the assassin and say, could you just make the choice for me? I don't want to
Take
have
care
that
of
on
them,
my
bold
hands.
underline.
Thank you.
They
I'm still
threatened
partially.
our sister.
They threatened our sister. All right. Everybody, give me psyche rolls, cause yeah, this has been a bit of a strain for all of you. So the base target number is 5 plus or minus your stat.
I'm gonna do intense. So +3. That'll be an 8.
So wait, what if my psyche is 0?
Then you don't add anything.
Do you have any bonuses that could apply? Like, directly underneath it.
Because I'm intense.
And I have aware and cool-headed.
Cool-headed.
Cool-headed for sure.
Hooray, it's a 1.
All right. Oh, thanks for posting action values.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to do that.
But I did zits.
Yeah, you probably did. All right.
Rambo, are you at -1?
No. Wait. I don't know.
Isn't it at +2 or something?
It's not at a +2 at all.
Oh, it's 5 plus your psyche value.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I thought the target was 5.
Yeah, you're 5 plus your psyche value.
Cool.
All right. Looks like everybody succeeded. You're like, yeah, just another day. Fucking, we're Red Skies charters. But you have like 2.5 hours of riding your boat. So it's just like you're getting tired. You're a little on edge. You're probably a little bit hungry. Maybe eat some, I don't know, salted pork or kelp sticks or whatever the fuck they have.
If you cook shark liver, it's edible.
Yeah, are you cooking the shark liver?
Sure, if anyone wants some, I'll cook some.
What's the minimum temperature for shark liver to make it not poison?
155 degrees.
Seems low.
Seems low. You could probably
Okay,
eat
it's
it raw and be
it's
kind of
85. No, that's poisonous. It's 85 degrees Celsius. Centigrade.
Metric shark liver.
Why are you guys trying to cook the shark liver? You literally have rations in the boats in case this ever
Yeah, I'm
happens.
good on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nice.
But I want to gain the shark's power.
Have you guys ever? Honest question: has anyone ever actually eaten shark? It's very tasty.
Yeah,
It's
no.
kind of like it's steak. It's like steak mixed with like shrimp.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, where on earth would I find shark?
Just go to the grocery store.
All
It's
right.
honestly, it's available in the seafood section.
So, you're having a delightful dinner time conversation, and you're nearing your home. You're like so happy. You see all the lights are on. You see some people gathered out on the pier, the dock, where you're gonna like jutter your boat up next to. What do you do? Any last minute things?
Check out
I'm gonna
these
keep my
people.
shot glove handy.
Should we bring guns? I know we found some guns.
Gun glove and light pistol in the pocket.
Yeah, stealth weapons. Also, I'm going to look at these people and make sure they're the right people and not like some different people that I don't.
So you know like more or less what Jessica looks like, right?
I mean, I hope Sebastian's character does. His
Yeah,
girlfriend.
he knows for sure what she looks like. They've been FaceTiming for a while.
And she's not technically my girlfriend. She's just a friend. She's a girl. But I was okay. It's complicated. Please
Have
don't.
you never met her before? Holy shit!
No. Okay, the ice cream
Chuck
thing
that
was going to be
boner
like
into
the
your
first
pants.
time. Oh God, I really need to get at the source and find different words to say.
Super concerning.
But yeah, she's there. You see her. She looks, like she's, when somebody's trying to look really cool. That's exactly how she looks.
So,
Like
really
everyone at a
cool.
rave.
Like trying to look really cool. Like okay, you look a little bit cool, but also I could tell that you're trying really hard.
Just watch The Matrix so many times.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And now I'm a terrorist. I mean, now I'm an
Oh, me
insurgent.
too.
Yep. And next to her is this very small man. Like he is so shrimpy and small. As you're pulling in, you're like, okay, yeah, those are definitely probably the guys. There's about 5 of them, including Jessica and the small man. There's a spotlight thrown on the boat, and you can see.
Is the spotlight? Is that a thing that we expect?
Yeah, it's like to help guide you in. You know, it's not like you're under arrest. I'm gonna blind you with this spotlight.
Had to ask.
Yeah, no, it's a guiding light. It's a beacon in the night for your boat coming in from the dark.
I was blinded by the light, wrapped up like a deuce.
Well, yeah, unless you guys have any plans, you can just dock as normal. Tiny's just waiting there with his men. If you look past him towards the house, you can see Etta and apparently Bethany, and whatever Uncle fucking Carl's dead ghost hanging out in the house. What do you guys do?
Dock dangerously.
Dock dangerously. All right.
Love it.
The docking has completed. As you,
Elation.
yeah, they like let you like I don't know dismount from the boat. Who's carrying the case?
I'd like to.
All right, are you going off first, last, middle?
I'm holding
Middle.
the attached hand and walking in step.
They're like fingers interlaced.
Yeah.
You're holding it like elbow to elbow. Super concerning. But yes, in the middle, he's holding the hand.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Why are you like this?
The small
Well, we're all people.
Jessica waves at you, Philip. And
I wave back as cool as
and then
possible.
I waved the hand.
Oh, super concerning. There's some spy shit happening right now, and you're just like fucking faffing around with a body part.
I was thinking I had failed my cycle, but never mind, I didn't. So
It's
slightly
fine.
less over the top with the.
It's fine. The small man steps forward and listen. We've taken care of the Russians, but we should probably make this transfer quick. Gen Diver's probably on their way to get that case currently. So let's just pop that fucker open, and I've got a different container we can use, and we just send that one on a the slow boat around the barn.
Before we pop it open, what kind of a price are we talking about?
Listen, I don't know what's in
Acceptable
there
or not?
yet. Don't even know.
Yeah, let's
I'm-
get in there.
I'm
Assuming
hoping
it's 1 unit of.
Hey, we've already gotten rid of the Russian problem. We're going to offer you a money unit in exchange for what's in there.
Is that fair?
Well, we don't know what's in there. He quotes you
No,
like
no.
a
I'm
finder's
asking
fee,
you
right?
as the GM. Like, is
He
the
says
money
we'll give
unit
you
fair?
10%.
10?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm going to tell everyone via the Psyche link. I don't like it. 10% is not fair.
Look, how much money do we need to get the fuck out of here and have ourselves well set?
25%.
You don't even know how much is in, because 10% could be
No,
enough.
Of what?
Stop doing percentages. Just a straight number amount. What do we need? 50 grand? $1 million? What?
They don't know what's in there yet, so they can't give you a quote as to how much they would give you.
This is how it works on the high seas.
Jesus, just open the box and then we can yell at each
Yeah,
other
no, it's
about
fine. You
this.
guys can keep it and you don't get anything. That's fine with us. We'll just go
What's
on our way
in the
then.
box?
Listen, do you want it, or do you want us to have it?
Let's
Just open the box, then we'll talk.
Alright, kick it over.
We do.
Okay. Yeah, it's some intense nail biting minutes. As they put a little code thing on there, they crack this fucker open. But what is in the box? Oh boy. So you're all like gathered round as a cool thing happens. What's in the box? Inside are 4 wafer racks. Hermetically sealed tubes used for the transportation and storage of refined Long John. These contain processed Long John. This is a near priceless haul. If you guys had this entire thing, you could shift the fortunes of a small, incorporate. So a whole fucking, corporation could be saved or, drowned with this money.
How much of a full haul do we have?
What?
You said if we had a full haul,
Yes,
a lot of things.
Because ownership is still up for debate. Nobody has the haul. You are looking at a whole haul, though. Yeah, and this could make you guys rich for the rest of your lives. Or it could help the NGC get a leg up in their internal conflict with retaking the planet.
I'm down with that one, especially since 10% is still a fortune, and unless they say some dumb shit like 10% of priceless is 0, which I would just then murder.
I want 25.
All right, so they're like, all right, well, sure. Let's at least have some negotiation.
Again, starting price is 25.
Right. All right, hold on.
Devin's been asleep for the past hour.
Yeah, he does that.
No, I haven't.
Then what is happening here?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we keep hearing snores.
Somebody is doing it.
Yeah, your undiagnosed narcolepsy is causing a lot of problems on this podcast.
I wouldn't say problems. It's just a nice sound that happens every once in a while.
It's quite concerning.
It's not that bad.
As long as he doesn't do it while he's driving,
Yeah,
he's
right.
fine.
We're fine. You could take naps wherever you want.
Super concerning.
Okay. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's do it this way. All right. Well, we'll disable the beacon. We've already gotten rid of those fucking Russians, but for sure, if you guys fuck with the Gorshkovs again, we might not be able to swoop in as miraculously as we just did. Just for future reference, if they're seen poking around, we can officially take you under our protection, and yeah, let's just do this thing. Deal?
Wait, what happened in negotiation?
Well, how are you gonna convince them that you should get 25%?
We took out more than half of the Russian operation, got this all for you via the sweat of our brow, and you offer us 10% when I think we should have 25. 75% is an exceptional opportunity for your organization, many of which of our crew are sympathetical to. I think 25% is not too much to ask.
Yeah, I tried.
What is your counter offer?
A sympathetic, absolutely, you guys are still gonna win. Just help us win a little better.
Bethany's gonna need therapy.
Bethany will need therapy.
That shit's expensive.
All right, somebody can assist, and then somebody can make the argument.
I'll make a roll with intense and intrusion because I'm intruding into what they thought was a regular operation. It's under my spy skill.
Oh, Oh, I see how it couldn't apply, but I like the cut of your jib.
So that is going to be a 7. Who's going to roll to see if they can assist first? I have a 7 to hit.
I mean, what am I rolling to assist? I don't have that skill.
You have
You
your
have something
insurgent
else.
sympathizer.
Oh yeah, okay. And then that goes with psyche, cognition.
What's the sexy one? Yeah, probably psyche.
All right, yeah, I'm loyal to them. That makes sense.
Hey, a 4.
Yay, a
that
4.
is-
All right, you got yourself a +2, mister.
All right, so this is going to be under 9, and I've got 3d10 to roll.
Hooray.
Yeah, I got it by 7.
Oh, good work. All right, so they agree to your 25%.
I would have settled for 15,
Yeah,
but whatever. I'm not saying that.
And yeah, they're hoping that this helps you stay loyal to them as well. So, future jobs for the Red Sky Charter will probably come more from the NGC side of the equation. And they're about to tear out of here. They've got the case. Let's see. Drew. Let's see here, Drew. What do I want you to do? Drew, page 1. Ooh, Drew. Go ahead and give me a jump craft pilot roll.
Is it just 3d10?
And maybe cognition or psyche.
Resourceful boat or jumpcraft pilot?
Yeah, that works. And what was your target number? A 7. Okay, so you made it by 4. As the NGC members are like turning to go, you hear the hover displacement of a armored, like, well, it's called a VTOL, but it's a vehicle troop transport.
Vertical takeoff landing?
For Gen Diver, and it is blowing your beautiful tropical trees out of the way, and it looks like there are some snipers swimming down some cables down towards your location. What do you do?
Wait, what is NGC?
The New Gaia Collective.
And this is Red Sky Charters?
You are
They-
Red Sky Charter.
Oh.
NGC is the insurgent group who wants to take over this planet.
And Gen Diver are the corporate assholes who own the planet.
Oh.
They're also the people that currently own the Long John that we have recovered.
What is this magical long john? Why is this underwear worth so much?
Well, it makes people live longer and helps with gene hacking.
Here's the breakdown. Longevity matrix ore, or Long John, was first discovered during an incomplete mineral survey. Initially a closely guarded secret, word soon leaked that the fantastic potential of the substance Long John could be processed to yield biochemical tools of such precision that nothing in the realm of genetics remained beyond the reach of gene engineers. Humanity had stumbled on the key to immortality. That's Long John.
Okay, can we hide the long john before they...
Well, we've already given it off.
Oh, okay, well then. Fine.
NGC has it. We can just bail.
Sure. Hello,
Pay us?
gents.
Well, they agreed to pay you. I don't think they paid you yet.
Sure, they might not have brought in cash, but
What
What
do
do
you?
you guys do?
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge.
Shoot the lines. Um,
All right, so Drew wants to shoot the lines.
no.
Fishboy wants to sneak
Shoot
away.
the craft out of the sky. No, but we're like at Bethany's house, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I think we will leave it there because another combat is going to be pretty intense at this point in time. But if this was a campaign, that would be a cliffhanger, and we just come back to it next time. Um, what did you guys think?
I like the system. This is a good system. Pretty
Right.
simple.
Pretty open-ended, but not too open-ended.
I like it much
Setting.
better than a Powered by the Apocalypse style thing where it's like, you make up your own conflicts.
Yeah, for sure.
what is powered? What is that?
That's the type of shit that we had done for Manhattan and stuff where like the
Oh.
conflicts are generated by the group that you have to then resolve.
I forgot about Manta Hats. I hate you that you mentioned it.
That was
Why?
our other undersea adventure.
Yes.
I was living
No,
a perfectly fine life before you told me about Manta Hats.
The skins will haunt your nightmares.
A lot of sparkling wiggles in that one. But no, I kind of like it. I could see this going for a serious camp. I do kind of like having a pre-built character because I know so little about the system.
Yeah.
But it does help to have a lot of options to work with, especially when it comes to resolving conflict, where you get to just say like, well, how would you do it? I think that goes a long way towards helping the RP. I thought it was pretty solid. That's my 2 cents.
Cool. Other
Yeah,
people?
I had a simmering headache the whole time, so I can't really. I strung it along successfully, so like that's
You did good. You did good, Headache Man. Thoughts about the scenario? Because I can spoil it all if you guys got questions.
Yeah, I mean, what were they gonna do with the long jump?
They always just end up selling it and stuff. There's just a different. There's a lot of contingencies for deciding how you guys wanted to get help for this one.
Oh, we don't need help.
What did the corporation want?
The corporation, if you didn't go to them directly, like they were probably not going to do shit for you, except take it back and maybe not shoot you. You know, like so it seemed to be like you were just going to go through the surrendering everybody route when they showed up, which is fine. It's a totally viable route because they are corporate, badasses and have like terrible things to bring to bear in this conflict situation. But you could have contacted them first, right? And then maybe got like a pittance. Or you go to the terrorists.
But we got 25%.
Yeah. So you went to the terrorists. They'll assume all the risk, and then going down the line, things would be fine. Another couple of options where you could have just not killed all the Russians, and then just like fully cooperated, which of course is never going to happen. Or
Sorry, Kitten pulled out headphones. What was
you could
the...
have not killed all the Russians?
And that would have gotten us.
Yeah, you just what originally?
sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Feed him to the shark.
Yeah, or you could have, if you didn't hire anybody to get rid of the Russians for you, you could have had another, I don't know, ransom exchange where you're holding the Long John hostage in exchange for the safety of your family. So that would have been a whole exchange thing. But those were basically the outcomes.
This was fun, and I could see a lot of potential, like
Right.
in the world.
I'd play a campaign in this setting.
Right.
Same here.
Sounded
I was wondering though why the cat person got sent out to swim there and not me. That's the only issue I have with all this.
Well, that's all the GM, who's a shitty GM. Shitty GM, boo!
Because you're the teenager.
Sweet, beautiful boy.
Yeah, you're
Technically, I'm 22. Everyone just keeps on calling
A
me a teen.
beautiful boy.
a beautiful boy. You're the beautiful boy.
you're the shining star of our future. You must stay alive.
Yeah, I'm the only one that was shot.
Shocking parallels between this group and our characters.
Whoa.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you guys liked it and got to play in it. I really, I guess the old system was, way less cool, but I'm glad that lessons were learned about other game systems and brought to bear on this system, because I really like the, whatever, even when you're making characters,